Hey, this is Daniel Murphy here in Myrtle Beach with the Hoffman Group. Hope everybody is doing well. This video is going to be a very short video going over the three main reasons that buyers choose the properties that they choose. And this is relevant if you own a residential property or if it's a condo, vacation type property here in the Myrtle Beach area, which we have a lot of. It's relevant for vacation homes, rental type properties on the ocean. This is across the board. Three main reasons why a buyer chooses the properties they buy. And if you're a seller, please pay attention because this is going to help you if you decide to sell in the near future, have a successful transaction. Well, let's go over the three. It's price, condition, and location. Price, condition, and location. The first one, price, as I talk to all of my sellers about, price is the most important thing we have to get right initially. Price is the biggest reason why we see buyers moving forward quickly on certain purchases. You have to understand what sort of a market are you in? Are you in a buyer's market or a seller's market? A buyer's market is going to be defined by a lot of inventory. That inventory is sitting for long periods of time, sometimes 4 to 6 months before they're contracted. And when they do get contracts, they're generally well below what the asking price is. Conversely, in a seller's market, that's typically defined by limited inventory opportunities, high demand, sellers putting them on the market, getting contracts within a couple of weeks of list time. Those contracts coming in are generally at or near full price. And in some cases, we've actually seen them go higher than full price if it's in a very, very high demand. So talk to the real estate agent if you're selling or if you're buying to find out what sort of market you're looking at. The second thing that we're going to talk about is the condition of the property. And I'm not talking about big revamping and reconditioning, putting in granite countertops, new furniture in some of our oceanfront properties. I'm talking about the small things that turn buyers off. One of the biggest things that turns buyers off is if they feel that the property is not clean. So if you have dirty carpets, listen, we all live in these properties. Carpets get dirty. If you're trying to sell, you want them to look clean. So if you can't clean them, tear them up, put down some new carpet. Fresh paint, that's another big thing. Put down a nice coat of fresh paint. Make sure everything looks nice and clean. The third thing that buyers look for when they're purchasing properties is the location. Now, this is the one thing that we really can't do much about. I can't pick up your property, move it somewhere else. So you need to understand what location you're in. You can do certain things if you abut up to maybe a commercial area. Put in a privacy fence. Some sort of a hedgerow to give you some buffer if there's noise. Again, things that you can do to help increase the sellability of the property. But at the end of the day, if you're in a bad location and that is the biggest hurdle you have, you're really going to have to look at that price to make sure it sells. So listen, your property is an investment for the buyer. They're looking at these three main reasons before they move forward. So if you have your property on the market and haven't seen a lot of response, it's one of these three main reasons. Your real estate agent should be able to speak with you, tell you what they think would help. A lot of times it comes down to price, but at the end of the day, if you don't have the conversation, you won't know. If you have any questions about your property, please give me a call.